Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to something I haven't done in a long time, and that is a makeup kind of look demonstration. I don't really know what to call it, but that's what I'm going to call it. Demonstration, that works. This is going to be kind of like a springy, more spring look. I'm going to be using the Vice 3 palette. Yeah, this is Vice 3, right? Yeah. The Vice 3 palette. Or is this Vice 2? I'm sure you guys know below, so let me know. And I'm going to be using that for my eyes. And some ColourPop, some Stylize maybe. You know, just a whole host of like various products. I will obviously tell you what they are as I'm about to use them. And let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do, because I have front bangs now, is I'm going to pull my bangs back. My hair is already back in a ponytail, which if you know me, that's how my hair usually is. And so we have that. And I'm going to start off, I've already put a primer on my face. I used the e.l.f. Cosmetics Pore Minimizing Primer. It's the pink one. And so now that I've given that time to sink in, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation in number 10 Porcelain. This is probably the first foundation that I've actually used it so you can see how much I've used. I've never had a foundation be like that before. And for application, I'm actually going to use a buffing brush. If I can find the one that I want to use. Yes. And it is a crown brush. It's a crown buffing brush. It's really, really nice. Really dense head. And great for application. So I'm going to shake this up. I don't know if you have to shake it. I just always do. I'm going to put a few pumps onto my hand. Maybe. I may have to decant this, but that's enough for today. And I'm just going to start buffing it in using circular motions, very rarely swiping. That looks much better. And then I'm going to use, as my under eye concealer, I am going to use, see if I can do this without knocking everything over. For my under eye concealer, I'm going to be using the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer. And this concealer is really great. It's a really thick consistency, but it's in a stick form. So this is what it looks like. And it's just in stick form. You just swipe it under your eyes and you get really beautiful coverage. I've found that it doesn't, whoop, as I drop it onto the floor. Hopefully it didn't break. It did not break. I'm going to actually pull out a mirror now so I can get a closer up look to what I'm doing. I'm just going to swipe this under my eyes in a triangle shape. And fill that triangle in. And then I have a few spots right around this corner of my face, so I am going to use the Fit Me Concealer in 10 Light. And it's just a doe foot applicator. Very, very simple. I've got one right up there that doesn't want to be covered. And then to actually blend these in, I'm going to use that's my phone. I'm going to use a wet beauty blender, or a damp beauty blender, and just dab everything in. I find that this is the best way to get your concealer to really set into your skin. And there we go. Looking good so far, guys. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and for that, I'm going to use the Beauty Express for Brows and Eyes by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this is in the color Blonde, which when I got this, I was blonde. And it comes with a little teeny tiny brush. And I'm just going to take the wax that it comes with, and you put that in your brows first. I live near an airport. And it's trash day. So all those noises you hear outside, that's what it is. And then I'm going to take the lighter of the two brow colors, and sweep them into my eyebrows for a natural looking effect, to just kind of fill them in and darken them a little bit. I know I probably don't do this correctly, or there are people who do it better, you know, but I do it the way that I do it, and it works out for me. Granted, I would like to know how to do them better, but what I have right now totally works. There we go, we have eyebrows. And actually no, I'm going to put the gel in now, and I'm actually using a tinted gel, and this is by the Maybelline, and this is their Brow Drama, eyebrow stuff, and it's by Maybelline, and it's in the color Blonde. Again, I got this when I was blonde, but then they don't really make stuff for light redheads, so I guess blonde is the best we can do. And I'm just going to spoolie that through my eyebrows just a little bit, trying not to get too much product so it doesn't darken them too much, but just enough so that they are held into place. And then I'm going to take this Cella Ivory Lace Highlighter Crayon, and this is something I got in my Ipsy bag, and I'm going to just outline them to make them look really, really nice. Do you guys watch anything while you do your makeup? I know I do. Right now I'm actually watching YouTube, and I'm watching Young, Wild, and Polished. She is absolutely amazing, and she is hilarious. And I'm just kind of swiping the cream product, buffing it into the skin. And I will link her channel down below if you guys would like. Definitely check her out. She's amazing. Yeah. Alright, next we are going to move on to eyes. And as for my eyes, as I said, I am going to be doing the Vice palette, and I'm going to be using the colors Alien, Dragon, probably Undone, and Bobby Dazzle. Those are some awesome names, just saying. So, I'm going to base my eyes with this, I believe it's Flower Beauty eyeshadow stick in the color French Lace. It's a nice champagne-y color that actually really does a good job at blocking out the color in my eyelids, which for how fair my skin is, my eyelids are actually quite dark, and so are my under eyes. And so I always like to block them out and, you know, use what I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off I'm going to actually use the brush that came in the palette, which is a really nice brush actually. I'm going to take Alien, which is a nice light pink, medium tone pink, and I'm going to put it all over the lid of my eye. It's a really gorgeous color. Yes, 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 yes. I'm so glad with this combination. So happy with this combination. And I'm not afraid of color. I don't wear color a lot, but I'm definitely not afraid of it. So what I'm going to use next, and I'm going to get a different brush for this. I'm going to use this big shadow, eyeshadow, big shadow. That's what I get for not wearing contacts. Eyeshadow brush from Essence of Beauty, which is a CVS brand, I think. And I'm going to take Dragon, which is a really beautiful forest green color. If you guys can see that. I don't know if you can. Maybe if I put my hand behind it, it'll... There we go. This beautiful green color. And I'm just going to put that on the outer corner and actually in the crease. Wild, I know. Don't worry, folks, I'm going to buff it out. Just want to get the pigment on there. And I'm going to go back over with the pink in just a second. Now I'm going to buff that out with a fluffy brush. If I can find a small fluffy brush. This will do. This is by Crown and it is C307 Flat Shadow Brush. Looks like this. Okay, now I'm going to go back with some of the pink. Makes me feel like a flower. Okay, that is done for the upper eyes. Now I'm just going to do the brow bone, which I'm going to use Bobby Dazzle, which is a gorgeous white shimmer color. And just swipe it on the brow bone. Did you guys see the last episode of Once Upon a Time? I'm not going to say anything if you guys haven't, but just OMG. I was crying and screaming. I was like, oh my god, I was just like freaking out. You can ask my parents because they were worried for me. So, yeah, that's a thing. And then for my bottom lashes, I'm going to use ColourPop's Cream Gel Liner in the color Get Paid, which this is what the color looks like. It's a gorgeous, like, penny kind of color. I'm going to use that on my bottom lashes. Here we are. And then I'm going to take this Noir liner that I got in my Ipsy bag as well, and just line my top lashes. Nothing fancy, no flick or anything, just line it. Okay, there we are. We're done with that. Now, I always do lashes last, lashes and lips. So we're going to quickly go back and do our bronzer and our blush. For my bronzer, I am using the Rimmel Natural Bronzer in 020 Sunshine. Sorry about that glare, guys. And I'm going to be I'm going to do something a little unconventional. I'm going to use what is usually a highlighting brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going to bronze my face with that. Actually, that does not seem like a good idea. Scratch that. We are going to use my kabuki brush, and we're going to do it that way. I don't want like too bronzed or too anything because I'm not that dark in general. So now we're going to take our blush, which is the Milani Rose Blush in number 8, Tea Rose. Can I open you? There we are. And again, I'm going to be using the Essence of Beauty brush, and this is their blush brush. And then I'm not going to contour, but I am going to highlight. And for highlight, I'm going to use ColourPop's highlighter in Stole the Show, which is a gorgeous, white, beautiful, amazing highlighter. And I love it. It's definitely going in this month's favorites. And I just put those on the tops of my cheekbones. Down the bridge of my nose and up here. And then Cupid's bow. And finally, before we do the setting spray, I'm going to be using the Tarte Lip Surgeon's Lip Cream that I got in my Ipsy bag in the color Wonder. And I've actually never tried this color before, so we shall see what it looks like. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful Just Bitten berry stain. And then lashes. Last but not least, lashes. Which, where is my eyelash curler? Oh, there it is. 'Tis behind me. And I use the Tarte eyelash curler. And we're just going to be using Perversion by Urban Decay and Subversion by Urban Decay. Subversion is the eyelash primer. And Perversion is obviously the mascara. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to take Subversion first, and I just have a sample size of it. Okay, now that that's on, we're going to take Perversion. I love this mascara. It just makes your lashes look so long and luscious and absolutely amazing, even without Subversion. There we go. That's it for my look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please be sure to give this video a be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot to me. And I would love to hear your comments and any of your ideas that you think I should do for another video. So be sure to check out the information box, because there's always a lot of information there. And I'll be seeing you soon. Okay, bye, guys. Bye.